Welcome back, guys. So we got some more Superman 2025 news. I told you guys I'd be keeping y'all updated. This time we're getting a fresh look at the Kent farm, the iconic farm in Smallville, Kansas, where Clark Kent grew up. LaGrange, Georgia is serving as the stand-in for Smallville in this movie, and I have to say, the set photos, the footage, it looks nice. And when I say nice, I mean nice in a beautiful way. But even though I like it, this farm, the set photos, the way this farm looks, just like the way his suit looks, it gets a ton of hate. People are mad. Like James Gunn took a shit in their scrambled eggs. People are saying it looks cheap, the movie budget must have been low. People are even going so far as to compare Kent farmhouses from other Superman movies and TV shows. This is where we are. This is where we are. It's gotten to this point where we're comparing Kent farmhouses. We're criticizing the Kent farm. I have never paid attention to the Kent farm. In any Superman movie or TV show or CW show, I have never paid attention to the farmhouse. Are you kidding me? A location that might have 8 to 10 minutes at most in a film. There is nothing wrong with this. People are complaining, saying it's a one-story house and all kinds of panty bunching crap, sounding like whiners. Me, however, I like the look of this house, honestly. I like the look of the farm. You know what I like about it? Humble beginnings. Humble beginnings. This isn't Bruce Wayne. This isn't a boy billionaire who grew up in a mansion, has parties, used to the big city life. This is Clark Kent. His dad wasn't a rich businessman slash doctor. He was a farmer, a hardworking man using his hands all day. This is a much smaller place in a much smaller town. This is home. This is family. This is a place where Superman can be himself. Take off the cape and just be Clark. He's very close with his parents. Maybe even a bit of a mama's boy. He didn't grow up rich. He didn't grow up having a lot, but he was taught the value of life on that farm. Values that he would later hold high as Superman. Humble beginnings. People talking about how this looks, it looks poor, it looks cheap, my house looks better in real life, blah, blah, blah. This might be the most accurate depiction we've ever seen on screen of Superman and his world of enemies and allies. The way this farm looks and everything, it really reminds me of a song Tim McGraw came out with years ago. It was called Meanwhile, Back at Mama's. That's the vibe this interpretation of the Kent farm gives off. I remember, and this is just a little sidebar, I remember there was a story, and I have it actually. It was a couple years after the death of Jason Todd, and Batman was struggling. He was darker, he was more vicious, he was pushing himself harder, and Superman saw this and whisked him away to Kansas, where they talked about everything. The story ends at the Kent farm with Bruce eating pancakes with the family. But that's what I'm talking about. This place, this farm is special. This is the farm where you can do that. Escape the big city life and the problems and come home. Yes, obviously there have been nicer looking houses in other movies and TV shows, but there's nothing wrong with this one. The DC fan base are so toxic, probably more toxic than even the Marvel fan base. The Marvel fan base, with their movies and comics and TV shows, they seem more united. They seem more open to accepting things. When things come out, they seem more excited, more happy. They love their characters and different interpretations of them. They're even nicer to each other. It's like you say something that's controversial in the DC fan base, they ready to crucify you. You don't like Batman? Kill this. It's like they're crazy. They complain about everything. Y'all hated Henry Cavill's suit. People back in 2013 hated this look because it didn't have trunks. Look at these comments. Look at this. But now today, it's the gold standard, right? This is top tier, right? This is how James Gunn should have had his suit, right? Cavill's is the best, right? Yeah, just like it was back in 2013 though, right? It's so dumb to me. I really don't understand it. You would think my thinking is, it's like I would think that people would have way more faith in James Gunn, regardless of the set photos, regardless of what you see. I would think that people would have a little bit more faith to deliver something that's top tier. James Gunn is the same man who gave us Peacemaker, Suicide Squad, and Guardians of the Galaxy. Time and again, he's proven to be someone incredibly passionate with this media, staying true to the characters, respecting the source material. This is the man who got people to cry over a raccoon. He gave us the Guardians of the Galaxy. Do y'all realize that Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame would not be the movies that they were without James Gunn's touch back in 2014? These movies would be very different if someone else handled the Guardians of the Galaxy. But no matter how many good comic books he's given us in the past, no matter how much we love his take on these characters, people are still quick to hate, quick to talk shit. Oh, it's gonna suck. This movie is horrible. Everything looks cheap. Bring Zack Snyder back. This looks ridiculous. That's why I don't have much respect for the DC fan base. I don't. It's like y'all said the same thing. Y'all hated on Ben Affleck when he was cast as Batman, but most people today would say he's the greatest live action version that ever was, even though he kills people literally on screen. Like it's just so much. It's stupid. They are mad about the Kent Farmhouse. Are you kidding me at this point? Guys. I love it. Everything that I see only makes me more and more and more excited for this film. I think the actors that they're having play these characters are perfect for the roles that they're playing. I love the new suit, obviously. I love the direction of everything. I think her name is Rachel. I forget her name, but I think she is the prettiest Lois Lane we've ever had on screen since Terry Hatcher's Lois Lane in the DCU Superman show. I think that this is a more classic, this is going to be a classic take with a modern touch. It looks phenomenal. Nothing so far is making me question, doubt, or hate this movie or the direction that they're going with. To me, everything is perfection so far. Let me know what you think down below. I'm sure there are going to be haters in the comment section. I barely even read their stuff. But if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. Hit the little bell icon when you do. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.